Welcome everyone to episode 1 figure review of the channel. I'm your host, the daddy, along with my son, Des. He's here with me. And today we're going to be taking a look at Super7's most recent release of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle and my personal favorite, Rafael. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this thing open. We got a nice box here that this came in.
That's nice.
And we're gonna get them open. Alright, we've removed the piece here over the top that it had to reveal the Rafael figure still in the package. For me, this is something I pre-ordered right as soon as I heard about it. I was Des's age when I had the very first original Rafael figure along with the other turtles. This is the first one to come out, and I was super excited to get a hold of this when I could. So we're gonna go ahead and get it cracked open and take a look at everything that's in this box, but I'm super excited with what we're seeing so far. All right, and here we got Raph out of the package. This is exactly how he came out of the package, with the old school retro head on him, with these size and the belt. First appearance, first thoughts. This really hits the nostalgia spot for me. Des, what do you think of this?
It's actually pretty cool.
Is he your favorite turtle?
No.
Who's your favorite?
Leonardo.
Well, this has always been my favorite. Let's take a quick look at some of the accessories we got here. Des, you want to make sure you're coming to the camera where everyone can see what we got. So first thing we got here, scoot back. Oh, let's get it back here in focus. We got two. Go ahead and get both of them. We got two alternate size. Make sure it focuses. Good. Very good. A little bit bent, warped, not shinier than the ones in the packet that he came with them. Get down. We got some of the additional weapons that came in, painted. Very reminiscent of what used to come in the package with the turtles. These are just painted though. We have those here. Also came in the package with two of these throwing stars. So let me get a better angle here. Pretty well painted. Got a slice of pizza. I think came out really well for what it is. I have some of the other turtle figures, and this one is done really well. We get both sets. We got the two communicators. So we have the closed version here. Kind of small. Closed version of the communicator here. And then we get the open version. Nothing on the screen, but very well painted. Buttons. Nothing on the back. Just a green plastic, but very well painted in the front, and a nice accessory. We get an alternate head. I am a big fan of this alternate head. We'll swap that out later on, put it on the figure. Got a little bit longer bandana in the back than the one that it came with in the package. We have different sets of hands. We have here two sets of, what would you call these hands? This is what, open hands?
Yes.
So we got his open hands here, probably for holding pizza. If you want to try to stick the size in there differently. We got, this is interesting. I thought it was additional sets of open hands. These here, I noticed these sets of open hands have more of a gap. Get that to focus in between the fingers, which is for using Raph's patented hold the sai in between his fingers. The other set of hands we get are more standard gripping here. You can see that there. And last but not least, for those who collected the figure, you get this here. Des was asking me what this was, and I told him when I was his age, the turtles, this is how the weapons came. So this really hits the nostalgia spot here with this. So Not really gonna do much with this, but as an adult collector, I'm excited to have something like this. So this is pretty awesome. So Super 7, thank you for that. All right, so let's take a look at Raph here. Let's get a little bit close and personal here with him. So get my camera to focus a little bit better. Head is done really well, painted very well. Only thing is the eyes could have used a little more white. Doing a few customs myself. You can see probably a couple in the background. Could use a little more paint there, but the detail on the belt, the holster for the weapons, the holster here on the back, the shell. I mean, this is all super reminiscent of what the figure, putting a lot of the old school version Turtles, mixing it with something new here. Let's go ahead and pop off the head. Let's see how that's gonna go here. Okay, so this is what we got by way of peg for the head. And we're gonna pop on his other head. What do you think, Des?
It's actually pretty cool. I think I use old school head more than the newer.
Let's see if we can get this on here. Tight fit. Oh, wow. Okay.
That's the,
Okay, let me pause this real quick and make sure I can get this on here without breaking something. And there we go, alternate head on the figure. For all the reviewers I've ever watched out there who do this, looking through the camera, tip my hat to you. That is a lot harder to do, looking through the camera than doing it in your lap. I like both heads. I don't really know if I like one more than the other. Des, which one do you prefer?
I like the old school.
Old school head better? All right. Something to note that these hands here are the only ones that hinge up and down here. All the rest of them have the forward back motion hinge on the hands. But like I said, this figure looks amazing. I was a little skeptical of it. I really liked it. I'm a Turtles fan, always have been. I have the NECA versions, and I saw this. I thought, well, it's coming out. I loved the old ones, and I was really leery about what I was going to get out of it. But so far, I'm really excited. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at articulation here, and we'll move on to scaling. All right, articulation-wise, the head can look up that far. You can look down, not too much. We got pivot in the head, which is nice. No, Turtles usually don't have. Arms can go out this far. We got bicep swivel here. We got a single jointed elbow that does pretty close to 90. Not bad. Popped out the hand there. So we got the hinge there on that, and the wrist rotates. Both of them do that. We do get a pivot here. You can kind of see underneath. He's got some going on there, and it does allow him to kind of crunch forward and back a little bit. We get a upper thigh cut here. A single jointed knee that is right at 90. You can kick forward that far, back not really. We got a full Van Damme splits. Guess you're too young to know who that is. We get the foot rotates up that far. We got all the way down, very nice. And we get a nice, what is this right here? Ankle pivot. All right. So not bad. Single jointed elbows, single jointed knees. Would have been nice to get something more in there, but I know with the pads, it can be a little bit of a challenge. But very nice. You get some good poses out of them, and I'm impressed with that. So let's go ahead and get an idea for how he scales. We'll throw a couple of figures up here next to him and get an idea for how he looks. Alright, so here's the Super 7 Raph next to Marvel Legends Venom on the Hyperion body. and the latest release of Doctor Doom. Here he is next to Marvel Legends X-Force Psylocke and the new comic War Machine. Here he is next to the NECA 1990 movie edition, the NECA animated San Diego Comic-Con exclusive version, and the Batman versus Ninja Turtles. Sorry, Batman versus Superman. Batman versus Ninja Turtles Rafael. And you can see how he scales here in with these three. Kind of falls in the middle here. Des, of all of these Raphaels, which one is your favorite? Oh, the old cartoon style. Very good. All right. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for this. Appreciate you tuning in. Don't forget, like everyone says, whether you do it or not, it's all good. Like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to keep it double R real. Y'all have a good one. See ya.